In this video, I want to talk about consistency. This is a topic that's come up quite a lot in my monthly meetings. I've sort of got over it quite a bit with my students. And it's a good thing. I think we talk about it a lot as traders. We want to be consistent traders, but what does that mean? What does that look like? What does consistency look like? This was actually a question that was posed to me in one of my monthly meetings by a student a couple of months ago. And this is how I kind of explained it. And again, think of what you think about consistency. But for me, as traders, people think about consistency means, you're making money every day. Well, that's just not going to be possible as a trader. We may try to make money every week or every month for sure, but not always possible still. But every day, that's not possible. For me, consistency as a trader is that I have a sort of band of performance between my worst and my best. And number one is I'm trying to keep within that band at all times. So basically making sure your bad days are not way outside of this particular band of performances. And then over time, we're constantly trying to move this consistency band higher and higher, get it better and better. We're also trying to reduce the gap between our best days and our worst days. And again, in the Norden method, I've given a number of different ways for my students to try to think about this, but also actual real actions that they can achieve to help them to do this. We all react in different ways, how and why we cut trades and how and why we can think about our losses. So I came up with a whole bunch of different ways to try and help my students close this gap between their best and their worst days. But to me, this is what consistency is. It's about understanding, fitting into that band and over time, moving that band of performance higher and better and moving it so that your worst days are getting closer and closer to your better days. Now, in order to do this, in my opinion, one thing that's crucial is you need to have the ability to learn from what you're doing, improve your trading, learn from mistakes. Otherwise, I think it's very difficult to both move the band forward and also to close the gap between your worst days and your best days. If you don't know what's causing it, then it's just really going to be kind of like throwing darts blindfolded. You might sometimes get some good reactions and sometimes not. So again, a part of the way I like to teach and the way I like to trade is to be able to respond to the feedback, able to learn from it, so that then this consistency band, I can continually improve and learn from my mistakes and continually move this forward. So that's how I view consistency. It's not about making money every day. It's about making sure that we're within these parameters that we're comfortable with and that those parameters are improving, hopefully week by week, month by month, and year by year.